All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this live session of Azure Back to School. Again, thanks everybody who has been involved in contributing to today's to the events and following along on azureback2school.github.io, where you can find the day's schedule. You can access previous sessions on demand, as well as know what's coming up in the days ahead. Today, I have uh, uh, Prathap Reddy with me to do a presentation on Azure Service Health. So without delay, I will turn it over to you, Prathap. Thank you very much for your session, and good luck and have a great session.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dwayne. So, hi everyone. So, those who are joining the session today from the wherever you are watching. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A very warm welcome to the Azure Back to School. Today, we can deep dive into the Azure Service Health. So this is one of the service where we can monitor and trigger all the services of how we can use the Azure Service Health and where we can use the Azure services, what is Azure Service Health, and everything we can go through about this Azure Back to School. So thank you so much to those who are joining the session, and I would like to especially thank to Van and Nick, so though they are conducting the Azure Back to School every year. So I'm very much interested to share my contribution toward the Azure Back to School. Okay, now we can go through the presentation of Azure Back to Schools about my presentation about Azure Service Health. So especially, yeah. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Prathap Reddy. I'm associate consultant at ABDN, and I'm a global speaker. I'm a blogger. So I've read the articles on the Microsoft products as well, and I hold the 8x Azure certificate. So recently, I hold the C# Corner MVP. So this is about the basic introduction about myself. So if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn. So feel free to scan this QR. So it may be helpful for us. So if you have any queries regarding the Azure, I mean all over the Azure products, I'm deep down into all the services as well. So if you want to learn about Azure products and Azure services, or what out the wherever if you want queries regarding the Azure or Microsoft the products and everything, please feel free to reach out us, and we at Van Network, and we are all are there for you. So we have to rectify your queries regarding all the services. Okay, so now we can move forward to the Azure to the session. I would like to extend my, yeah. So first of all, we have to learn about what is Azure services. Let's see. You know, in Azure, so we have the lots of the session. I mean services. We have all provided by the Microsoft Azure. So first of all, we have to learn what is Azure service. Azure Service Health is a service provided by the Microsoft Azure that helps the customers monitor and manage the health and status of their Azure services and resources. Let's see. So it is basically we have to understand that. So the Azure services is it between monitoring the and the health status of their Azure services and their resources. So we have to give some information to the Azure services that will be monitor and manage the whole information that will be what we have to provide that service. Okay, that will be managed by the customers and everything. Okay, and it is a crucial tool for ensuring the reliability, availability of application and service hosted on the Azure cloud platform. Yeah, let's see. So we have the different type of crucial tools, especially not only the Azure service. So we have, so it is the very reliable and it's available to the applications that is hosted by the Azure cloud platform. So we have different cloud platforms as well. So that will be this service health that will be more efficient in this Azure as well, because we have the Google cloud platform as well. So recently we know that I mean Google CEO Sundar Pichai announced the 4 months back about the service health as well. So that is the, so before that we have the Azure as well. We have the another service platform that will be available to monitor and trigger the everything about the Azure service. And so this is especially the Azure is will plays a good role in this Azure service. And one more thing is that Azure Service Health provides a real-time information about the status of Azure services, regions, and resource group. Yes, of course, it provides a real-time information. For example, let's see, we have to talk about the Azure Service Health here. So in the Azure Back to School, so we have some the real-time information. So that the info real-time information we have to capture into the Azure Service Health. So we have to make sure that we have to make some triggers and alarms and monitor and everything that will be able to see in this Azure Service Health. So this type of Azure Service Health, so allowing users to stay informed by the includes the outages of the impact of their application. So whenever we have to use this Azure services, so for example, we have the real-time information. So the users may have to stay informed about the services, incidents, or also, I mean, outages that may they up real-time applications. So these all are about some basic intro about Azure services. So the one thing we have to I mean, understand about the Azure service health is we have to monitor and manage the service status of Azure cloud platform. Okay, and so one thing is that so this is the basic architecture of the Azure services. So let's see. So we have to go through about I mean Azure services. Let's see. So we have some of the different users in the so view the user. So let's see. We have some I mean backend format as well. Like let's see. So we have the service issues and maintenance issue and health advisories are there. So we have some the backend information from the some other end, and so the what are the service issues? For example, I have some service into some other resources, so I have to go for the service sale. So I have some issue. I mean, maintaining issues in some other place. So I have to go for the service sale. I have some health advisories is there. So I need to go for the service sale. So these all are the play under the user control. So for example, the user can give the all the information about the notification by using the email notifications and SMS notification, push the everything notification like so everything like so we have to trigger the alarm like so the alarm will be kept like as a email either it is SMS. So the everything the Azure service health will provide this type of information like service issues. And so these all are the so we where we have to see the in the left hand side we have see that there is some issues regarding the some ticket raises, so that we have to kept that the information into the Azure service that will be moved to the email or SMS. So we have to notify that. So that will be everything that will be like it is like true and it's like to and fro motion. It will be like that. So it's a end-to-end process that will be able to see the Azure services. And yeah, this is the one more thing that we are able to see that so let's see for example, so this is the some medical implants, so where we can deep into that so and let's see, so health check agent so APA so let's see for example, so we have the health check agent for example that will be able to see the one end. So we have some health status from the health check agent too, and monitoring at my application hub. So APA Healthy and SQL Server and Radius. So these are some of the backend applications that we are gone through this Azure Service Health. And so and one more thing is the my application will be went to, so are you really happy? So for example, there is some external API is there, some the Redis K cluster is there, and so SQL databases. So we have some of the information from the external APIs and Redis K cluster and SQL databases. So let's see. So for example, whether that person is are you really healthy? Yes. So that that all the information went to the Azure services where we can the accuracy level will be the very high, so approximately it's a 92 point something percentage. So where we trigger all the information, and so whether the so they can gather the information the person is really healthy or unhealthy, or whether the person is neutral, and everything that will be triggered from the some other year. So these all are big done from the my application process that so nowadays that artificial intelligence may include this type of interventions, so that like are you that will be Redis K cluster, the external APIs, SQLs and everything. So that information from the what are the information from the backend source to the front end. I mean like front end means it is not like not especially like that, but So we have the information from the external APIs and Redis and SQL that will be went through this my application. So the health checkup, I mean, they can monitor everything and they can manage everything, and then the information reflect back to are you healthy and everything that the trigger notification, everything that will be moved to this external API, Redis question and SQL database. And yeah, and one more thing, so we can move to yeah. Uh, for example, yeah, so we have some yeah, one second guys, yeah, key features and components of Azure Service Thinking. So we have some the building blocks, like also it's like a building blocks of Azure Service Health. So these things are very crucial in the Azure Service Health. That is where the first one is the Service Health dashboard, and the second one is the Service Health alerts, and third one is the Azure status page, and fourth is the incident communication, fifth is the resource group filtering, and sixth is the history and the archives. Let's see. So every resource group or every service or every monitoring club, so we need some the dashboard where we can monitoring and managing and everything that will be happening in that dashboard. And second thing, Azure Health Alert. So we have to go for the some health alerts of where the person is really healthy, where the person is not healthy, and everything that moves through this one. And third one, Azure status page and incident communication, resource code filtering, and history. So these all are the some of the key features and components of Azure service here. Okay. Now let's see. Uh, First thing is that Azure Health Dashboard, Service Health Dashboard. Yeah, one second. Yeah. This is the yeah. First of all, we need to know about what is Service Health Dashboard. This is a central hub where users can view the overall health status of the Azure services across the different regions. So we have, let's see, in our so we have 140 countries in that 60 plus regions are there. We have to trigger that, we have to monitor that whatever so it is like a central hub, it is like a repository where we can view the overall the health status of Azure services across the different regions. We have the different regions in our world, so we have to trigger it, we have to monitor it, we have to manage it, everything that we'll be able to see in this Azure service central hub. This is called Azure Health Dashboard. It provides the information on current incidents, planned maintenance, and past incidents. Yeah, of course. So it provides the information. So we have the information from the APIs, whether this is the from its SQL databases. So what are the information we have? Let's see. What are the raw data, the static data? So what are the data we have? That information is belongs to the current incidents or the planned maintenance and the past incident. Current incidents where we have to present things that we are planned in maintenance. So it's like future endeavors. So whatever the things that we are planned in the future, that we'll be able to see in the Azure Sales Dashboard. In the past incident, that will already done. So that will be also we have to trigger and we have to view in the Azure Central Hub, that is called Service Health Dashboard. And service we have to know about the service health, and service health we already know about it, about the dashboards and service health alerts. The second thing is alerts. You know, this alerts is very important. Let's see, for example, we already discussed about the person is healthy or unhealthy. Let's see, so we have to give them some information. So whether that information is true, the person is not good, I mean the person is not good health, so we have to monitor that we have the person is unhealthy, so we have to make one alert. The person is having some issues, some of the person is having some of the troubles, so we need to make that type of alerts as well. Let's see, users can set up the customizable alerts to receive the notification where are the issues or changes in the state of issues, servers or resource code they are interested. Yeah, so whatever the things I am previously said, the person or if I mean whatever the things that really happen, I don't know exactly. Let's see, the person is having some troubles or the issues, we have to monitor that, we have to manage that too. Why the way, I mean we have to monitor it and manage it because of this setuping the alerts. So when we set up the alerts, we have to monitor that services. We have to set up the alerts. We have to manage that services. So everything that will be able to control over this service health alerts. Okay, and so where it was, whether it is the virtual machines or the resource group or whatever it may be. And one more thing is that this proactive alerting helps to organizing respond quickly to potential problems and minimizing survival. Yeah, why the alarm is why because so so why it's for example, let's see, so when we wake up early morning by using the alarm, so when we get out of from the danger by using the fire alarms. So why? Because it's a quick response. So they give us they give the quick response. So you need to wake up, we need to respond, we need to give them some information by according to the alerts and everything. The proactive alerts help organize respond quickly. So when we give the alerts, we have to respond quickly potential problems and minimize the downtime. So we cannot extend the alert time, so we have to minimize the downtime alerts. That is the thing that we are able to see in this Azure service Health as well. And this is the Azure status space. Let's see. So Azure maintains in public status for pages that provides 1 second, guys. Yeah, yeah, status spaces. So we already discussed about this Azure Central Hub, so where we can find everything like. So Azure maintains in public status page that provides detailed information on the status of all Azure services in various regions. Yeah, for example, it maintains the public status page that provides detailed information on the status of all services and various. For example, yeah, I understand that. So, for example, we have 140 countries, 60 plus regions. In that regions, we need to monitor that the status of this page. For example, I have the health record of the 20 pages. I need the status of that this person. I need to know about it. So I need to learn about that person is having the really having that health issue. The region is having the any troubleshooting. The region is the that service having the issue. So everything I have to maintain that in detail and information about in this by using this Azure service status page. And one more thing is it triggers the page is accessible to the public and serve, serves as a source of transparency. Yeah. So yeah, for example, where we have to go for the access to the public, private. So it is a source of transparency. So we cannot take so much of time, and it will showcase in front of whatever the services that will be provided the information. So the transparent information. Transparent the information wherever the whatever the information you have provided, the transparency will be occurred in between the both the ends. And so one more thing is that allowing the customers to check the status of Azure service even they are not logged into their Azure account. Yes, of course, this is the main point. This is the main advantage where let's see. So, for example, I don't have any Azure account, so where so you need to go for the www.portal.azure.com where I can go for the Azure service health. So I need to come back. So I need to the company the person is analyzes that I need to go for this service. So I need some credentials of Azure. So where that will was very cost and everything that the person is. It's the person is look. How can I say that it will be like assuming like I need some money to trigger that everything. So that is not happening. So if you are a third party person, you are if you are don't know about Azure status page, you need to go for that. You need to log in directly without any credentials. So that is the way we have the transparency of this. What are the information that we are really having there. And incident communication. Yeah, we already know about this. Let's see. So here, health dashboard and health alerts and status page. Now, incident communication. Let's see. So when whatever the service we are go through it, we are to planning it, we have to monitoring and managing everything. We need that incident communication. Without incident communication, we cannot manage. So we can manage, but we cannot. Really deep into that communications as well. Let's see. So we have the incident communication. So that is Azure Service Health offers. So, for example, let's see, we have one type of data. Azure Service Health offers a detailed incident reports that includes the information about cause of incident, its impact, the steps Microsoft taking its resolve. That's of course. So, for example, we have a different type of the support of the Azure Service Health. So we have some the information from the various sources. So we have the issue will be rises. So we need to trigger that alarm. So it is like a step-by-step process. After that dashboard, it will be like health, alerts, and after that it is hub. So and then so in the hub we can monitor that. So we need the everything in the dashboard, everything we have able to see that. In that one, the other service sales will provide the full communication information. So that is Azure Service Health offers the detailed incident reports, includes the information about the cause of incident. So where the information is really happened, its impact and steps taking it the resolve. So the Microsoft and the backdoor team and everything will take over it. So I don't know exactly. It's so some of the guys in you are working in a corporate company. It's triggering like. Some persons are raising the tickets for there is some issues are resolving. These all are comes to this type of incident. So you need to take over for the incident ticket. Incident queries. Whatever the information that we are able to see in this incident. So everything that so for example, I have the troubleshooting in the while I'm deep diving into the stream yet. I have to go for the raise the ticket. I have to give the information. I have to so after that I the information will reflect to the my personal email or Outlook, whatever it may be. So in that they clearly mentioned that the incident communication details will be appear, right? So everything will be like that only, and it is not separate to that. So the incident information is very communication is very important. And one more thing is that this helps customers understand the nature of issue and estimates its potential impact on their services. Yes, of course. Yeah, so it's a nature of impact. So what type of issue it was, so how can we resolve it, how can we manage that issue. So everything it is like a step-by-step process. And we have the potential impact and service. So we have the, for example, I have the troubleshooting with Outlook. I need to go for the one type of services, so where I have to some the subcategories. So where we select the concern issue, and then I have some the after that finishing the incident. So I have the some incident communication, and after the incident communication, the reflected everything into the one monitor hub. So in that, you know, these information and this type of issues, everything that will be able to see in this incident communication. So this is a step-by-step process. So we have to rectify the problem that concerned persons, and we have to contact that person. So we have to ask for the what is the where we have to, so we have to rectify that problem. So this is the step-by-step process where that we have to know about this incident communication. And one more thing is that resource group filtering. Yeah. So resource group filtering users, yeah, it is the one. So it's a filter. The name itself filtering in. So it is like a sorting the data, the sorting the information, sorting the everything for sorting the regions, sorting the services, sorting the whatever the things that we are able to see in these other services. We have to filter the data. Resource group filtering. So first of all, we need to filtering the resource group. Users can filter the service health dashboard focus on the specific resource group or regions. Yeah, we have to focus on some specific regions only, some resource group only, some type of making. Some type of specific Azure resources only. Why? Because so we cannot able to move forward to all the resources. Why? Because let's see, the incident will be happening the one particular service only. So that's why we need to focus on the one particular service resource group or service only. We cannot able to move forward any other services as well. That's why we have to focus on. That's why we have to go for the resource group filtering. So when we resource group filtering, so then in like this is the thing that we'll be able to see here. And history and achieves. This is the important thing. Let's see. Azure Service Health maintains a history of past incidents and planned maintenance incidents, and allowing users to review historical data to identify trends or recurring issues. Of course, Azure service maintain history of past incidents, planned incidents, and future. I mean, past incidents means that will be already done. So that will be happening in the past. For example, that will be in 2022, 2021, 2020. So that will be on recent time. So whatever the data that will be already happening, and also whatever the data that will be already planned. For example, let's see, we have the Azure back to school. We already planned some events in the, so this is the 13th of September. We already having the some events on the 15, 16, 17, 22. I have also the 15th event is there, the 22 event is there. We already planned this event, and that will be that events already planned in this Azure. I mean, we have to see in this Azure back to school YouTube channel as well. The upcoming events are there. This is the planned maintenance events. So the historical data identify the trends and recurring issues. So this type of data, we need to review the historical data. So for example, review the historical data means that I already past incident and identify the trends. So what is the trend? Right? So why where that they really happening, and everything we have to go through it. And recurring issues. So we have to rectify the issues based on the history and issues and everything. It's a step by step process. We have to go through it. Let's see. And one second, and we have to go rectify again what we have already done. So we have to go for the first thing is Azure Service Health Dashboard, and it is very important. In that we have to create some alerts. After that, we have to view the status of this page, and after that, we have to go for the incident where the issue is issue is raised, and we need to so once the issue is raised, so we need to go for the resource group filtering, and we have to rectify that problem, and we have to rectify that problem by using the historical data, identify the trends and recurring issue. It will be like it's a step by step process, and we have to go for in this in the triggering and troubleshooting the whatever the problem that we really happening here in this service here. We have some applications as well in this Azure service here. Let's see. Yeah. So in this Azure Service Health, we have some applications like proactive issue detection. Yeah. So we have some active issues are there. So it's I mean the service health will be monitoring like a proactive. So we where we this can be detecting the some issues. It can be resolved it and by using in the several ways. And one more thing is service reliability monitoring. So this is the one type of service reliability monitoring. So where we have to go through this some applications and as well. So we have some the incident responses, and we have planned maintenance awareness. So we by using this services we have to plan maintenance, customized alerts. So we have to create some customized alerts in the Azure service as well. And one more thing is that we have some application like resource management, and we have some the historical data analysis, and we have some the transparent communication. So let's see, we have already go through some the transparent communication by using the incident communication and like that. So it's very important. And complaints and reporting. So we have some compliance and reporting in the Azure services, which will the one of the advantage and applications of the, so where the Azure Service Health will be applicable in the compliance and reporting, and business continuity. So yes, it is business continuity means it keep on monitoring the data, keep on triggering the, and keep on alerting the. So it will be like it's a business continuity. And customer conference. So this is the one type of the customer conference. So where we have to go for this. So we have to go through it's like user friendly manner. So where we can, so these all are the some basic applications of Azure service health. Yeah. Now we can move for the demo of this. So I would like to tell you how to create an alert. So what is how can we go for the Azure service health, and how to create one Azure service health and everything, and we can create go for, and we can create some alerts as well. Okay, let's see. And first of all, I need to share this tab. I just want to confirm this one. Yeah. Yeah. So one thing is that the whenever if you are yeah, let's see. Yeah. So this is the Azure portal. So www.portal.azure.com is the official website. So where we can go for, and we have to go and log in with your credentials. So we have the different type of subscriptions, whether it is a student account, whether it is a free trial account, or else you can go for the pay as you go. So I'm using my free trial account. So first of all, whenever if you are going through any Azure portal, first of all you need to utilize for the free trial account. So this free trial account is very important. So we can also create some I mean end-to-end services in this Azure as well. So I got 15,800 credit limit remaining. I mean I didn't I mean this is the my, so I didn't able to create any service in this Azure. So now we can go for how to create the Azure service health, and what is Azure service health, and how we can create all alerts and everything we can see in this demo session. Okay, first thing is that so this is the my account. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, I need to sign in again. Yeah, please wait a second. I need to enter the code. Give me a second. So I need to enter the code, and then so I just sign it from the sign out from the account. So I need to enter the some details, and then I can move forward. It okay. Uh, I Give me a second. Yeah. To enter this code 533 1236. Okay. Thank you. Stay signed in. You need to, so if you want to stay signed in with this account, you need to give that information. Okay. So whenever if you want to sign in with that account, so you need to, so, I mean the first thing, the notification will be pop up here. So this is the one type of the notification that will be pull up, like this is not service help, it is a one type of alert. So this much of credit limit that you have, so this is the pop-up message that will be appear whenever we have to sign into the Azure portal. Okay, and I will show you. So this is my account. um, so whether this account is a free trial account, or whether your account is a pay as you go, whether your account is a student account, you have to go through any account. You have to create one service health, Azure service health. Okay, first of all, you just go through this search engine, and you can just type like service health. So once you have to type the service, so the first thing is that the service health option will be available. Okay, now let's see. So this is the Azure Service Health uh, preview version. Okay, so where we have the different information. So we have the some active events are there. We have the some history events are there. So the resource health is there, and alerts is there. So these all are the some information about this service here. Okay. Okay, so the first thing is that Azure's issues. So in the Azure issues, so we have the different regions there. So let's see, this is our world map. So in that we have the different type of resource. I mean regions. So India, UK. I mean sorry, India, UK, USA, and Africa, Australia. So what are the world? We have the different type of resources. So let's see here. So we have to filtering the data, whether it is a free trial account. If you have the already having let's see, we have already have pay as you go, or the student account, you have to filter the subscription, or you have to filter the regions. So whether it is like, so we have the different regions, all the regions. So you just to go through the tap onto the all, or so if it doesn't, I mean, so let's see, I want to, I mean, revoke all the regions. So I just want to take filtering that. I just want to select all means. They will give you the some information like so whether the healthy locations are there, whether the affected locations are there. So the data centers and everything that will be triggered here. So the services. Let's see services that we are able to. All the services are. So we have any. So we have the 233 different. services are there. So I need to select all the services. So we have the 233s, of course, that is the huge one. So compared to any computing platform, so we have the huge services. So the I mean activity logs or advisors, app services, the AI, bot services, and cognitive services as well. So we have the different services, so the machine learning studios and everything that we have to see here. Okay, where so these all are the services, so we need that issues where, I mean, for example, I have the issue rise in this cognitive services, I need to raise the ticket, I mean, so for example, so that whatever the ticket I have raised, that will be triggered to the service sales. The health is regarding to this Pazzo portal. Okay, so this type of things that we are able to see here. Okay, now I have to create a service health alert. Okay, I just tap onto Azure service, I just tap on here, and I just tap onto the subscription. We have a free trial account. I have already free trial account, and then I can move for the next condition. So in the condition, we have to give the condition with which is the problem really occurs. So we have, so the services will be, so we, if you want to create the alert rule for the all the 233 services or only selected services, you need to give that option, and event type. So, for example, I want to give the all the service like event types like service issues and planned maintenance and service advisories. So these all are the things, and so you just select whatever the things that you want in the actions tab. This is the important. So if you want to search for the I mean action group or create an action group. If you all existing action group, you want to create this action group. So I don't have any action group. Now I want to go for the action group. So here also you have to give the some information. First of all, you need to go for the subscription, and they are asking for the resource group. In the resource group, I already created one the resource group that is back to school, or you need to select for the regions like. One second, guys. It's like very sleep. Yeah, sorry for that. So I have selected on the global region, so we have the different regions as well, and I need to create one action group name that is like uh, health issue. Oh, not only. Okay, I need to region health. Has given the name. So whatever the name that you are given to this action group, that is a unique one. So compared to anyone, and it's like open. Yeah, check day. I will give you that name. Uh, check. Sorry, and go for the notification. So this is the very important. So in whether you need to go for the which type of notification. So whether you go for the email Azure resource group manager role or SMS or push advisor, I need to go for this SMS or push notification. Okay, I need to give set for the email. I need to go for the, I have to give some email ID, and I have to give for the okay, I had to give for the name as well. Plus, my country code is 91. I'm given my phone number is like 940 So this is the minus. Okay, this is my SMS alert. Azure map by app notification. Okay, no, no, no. So I don't have that one. Voice code. It's like I need to enter like 91. So no result phone. Okay, so we have the only limited access for this voice note. Okay, I want to disable this one, and select this one. Okay, okay. So there is some error in it. They're asking for the name is required, so I need to ask for push up note. I just give the name, so whether it is, we have to understand that information. Okay, and I just go for the next actions. Okay, where we have to, this is the actions required, so we have where we need to go for the web book, security web book, and the Logic App, ITSMS, Event Hub, Azure Functions, or Automated Runbook. So we have to select whatever the service. I need to go for the webbook. Okay, I want to go for the like given some information. Okay, I need to use some URL. Okay, now I have to give the service now. Okay, I have to give the service now URL. Okay, 1 second. I just want to paste the URL. Okay, and just given the www.servicenow.com. So in the servicenow.com also we have to create some alerts in this Azure portal, so that will be reflected here. And then I have to paste the ServiceNow webhook, and I just tap on the OK, and I just given the information like name like service health. Okay, I just given like that. I have to move this one, and I just to move to the tags. So in the tags, so you have to give the some values according to the project, so that you will be able to that is very needed to you, that you have to give your name and values as per that. And finally you have to go for and tap on to the uh, review plus creator. So once the validation is completed, you need to go create that one. So creating one action group. So once the action group is completed, and again we have to back to the alert zone. Okay, I will show you. So it will take some time. Yeah, create action group is created. Okay, and I have to select the region. So I have the already have some information email support. I have to set this one. Okay, and then I have already the email support is there. So I need to manage the rules. Okay, okay. I have one more thing is there. So I need to tap onto the both. So once I tap onto the both the action groups, I need to move for the next. In the details, I have to give them some information. Okay. Okay. Action rule details. Okay. Whether it is the free trial account, the back to school. Okay. You have to give the some information. Rule name. And the 1 second, I will give you the one rule name. And okay, I have the some incident details as well. Uh, yeah, I just copy. So I have to copy some information to paste here. Okay, alert name. Okay, so Azure App Service. So the incident will be like so. I just give us. I just copy the some information here, and also update here, and yeah, and move to this one. So and then I just go for the tags. So if you want to add some information in the tags, or else you just go for the review and creator. So the validation is completed, so now I have to tap onto the create button. Okay, so once the creating the alert, that will be reflected in the some other phase. I will show you how it will be looks like and everything. Okay, so the alert rule is created, so Azure is successfully created. Okay, and this is the one thing will that will be already happening. If you want to switch for the classic, if you want to tap on this one. So let's see. So these all are the some impact that whatever the services that we already go through it. And so this is the some try to I mean this we have to add the some Azure service alerts. And if you want to, if you are already creating some information, so the once you have to save and view the information and query name that we are already doing. So I have to give the like service health, and then you can save that information what are the things that we are already done. So you have to add some alert as well. So what are the things that we have already done, that is based on that only you can go through it. Okay, so and I just want to go through the preview version. So I have the given some information regarding that one. So I just want to go through this. Okay, so where let's see. So here we have some information like the healthy locations are affected regions and everything that will be triggered. So this in the legends we can observe that healthy regions. So these all are the healthy regions in that one. So is there any affected region? So now we cannot find any affected region because everything will be all right. Okay, this is about that one. And we have to go for the planned maintenance. We and in the planned maintenance also we have the planned maintenance. It is the future endeavors. So right, this is also like that only. You have to go for this one. You have to view the select some conditions as well, and you have to view select some action groups as well. So we have the some email service, service regions, or we have just select what are the services, and then click on the details, and we have to view the same information like uh, app dot. So I just given some basic information better for better understanding, and then I have to create one more alert for the maintenance of the future intervals also, and in that also. So it will take, so it will, so the alert is created. Okay, I have the some alert. So then I can, so the both issues that is like so the service issues and the planned maintenance is the issues that will be monitoring and managing it will be done here. And the health advisories and the security, so there is advising that will be give some information, so that will be gather this information from the backend support and like that. And health advisories, you have to tap onto the create service health alert, whether you have to go for the free trial so you just go through the subscription, and whether the conditions. So we have also some of the conditions you have to go for it, and actions we I just select. I have already created some action groups, and then I just go through this and I just select it, and then I can move forward to, and I have to give them the same information, and I just give them from app uh, info, and I just go for the tags as well, and finally I have to review and create. So once the review and create, and tap onto the create button, and also in the service advisory also I have one more alert is created. Okay, creating the alert. I'll show you once I create all the alerts, and I will show you how to use this one. Okay, and okay, wait, and security advisors as well, and create service health. And so this is the step also. So I just do on the some conditions, and I have to add some action groups as well. I have to support the same issues, and tap on here, and just to go through the same info, and logic gaps, and given some information like this, and tap onto this one, and the review plus create, and finally I have to tap on the creator. So I have created some several alerts. Okay, so if there is some issues that are happening, is there any triggering some, is there any triggers and everything that will be happening, so that everything that will be monitored in the health history, and like that. So in the health history we cannot have any history, so I just go through this one. I have to select some more actions, and I have to for the is email support and regional health. So this is not mandatory. You have to create the n number of actions, n number of action group. So you have to go through this. So I just want to this, and alerts info, and then I can move for the tags, and I then finally review and create. Okay. I just finally create the one creating alert of this service health history. Okay, and I will show you the meanwhile how can we trigger this one. Yeah, the alert role is created, and health alerts. Yeah, let's see. I am created the several types of information where the Azure app services. I just go through it. I just tap on through this one. Uh, yeah. So if you want, so let's see. So this is the information. So once we have to go through the information, so we have the resource group and location. So activity logger. So where we have to store the information. So is there any information that will be, so the time zone and subscription. So is there any information that will be initiated by the which type of subscription, even initiated by which type of email address, and so everything that will be reflected to my control. And IAM is very important, access control. And so this is the access control. You have to add on it, you have to role assignment, we have the, so this is the all the type of things and the role assessment and everything. And finally we have the tax options and the history options, and we have the logs as well. So we have some of the logs, so we just to go through and we have to add some logs as well. So we need to view the some information regarding to that one. And task preview, so if you have the task that will be so you need to add some of the tasks so regarding to the service health and everything. So like that you have to configure it. Okay, so I'm unable to create anything. So because it's like I mean, it is like a free trial account. So that's why I'm unable to add any preview of the task and the export template. If you have, if you are creating the dashboard and everything that we are able to see here, and they have to go through it. So if you want to add this, so this is all the like API, so that will be available here. So this is the work that you have to add to the library and deploy it and visualize the template. So that everything that we are able to see here, I just tap onto the here activity to Azure Alert Room. So let's see how what it will be happening. So it will take yeah, it will take some time. So one second. Uh, so this is the image that will be appearing here. So it's an activity logic, let's Azure app services, that is like that will be appear here. And we have to go through this type of activity as well. And so this is about this. We have to deploy it and we have to go for it. And we have to deploy this custom template models. We have to go view and information. We have to view the view and create, and then that will be moved for this one. Okay, this is the final thing is that the review, the once the validation is completed, the validation is successfully completed, you need to tap onto the initializing the deployment. So once the initializing the deployment, so you are gone through it, and you are able to use that information. You have to go through it. And once we have to upload the data, and then we can go for, and we have to utilize that type of logic apps, I mean that this type of resource group. Okay, I just to go through this resource group. So where I have to I mean give the some information and everything that we are able to see here. Okay, and you can go for the export template and the task and the logs and everything. So this is all about this Azure service health. Okay, so in the Azure service health I will show you. So I just want to, so these all are the previews. So let's see. So we have the some alert names and the services in all the services I have selected in all the regions, and the regions will be like so 40 plus regions are the event types. So I have given the some event types, and target scope it will be like a free trial only. So they can utilize some initial amount. Okay. So and then target resource group is it's like this is a subscription. It's like free trial subscription. And so the status will be enabled or disabled. You just go through this one. Okay, so you just tap on through this. And if you don't want this, and if you want to if you want, I mean if you want to disable this one, you just go through it and you just tap onto the disable one. So the disable alert also happening only. So that's it. This will be happening like that. So if you want to again, if you want to I mean enable this one, you just tap on this one. That's all only. So this is the like so whenever the issues occurring. So right now the issues are not happening. So there is any issues happening. So if you want to deploy it, if you want to deploy in the several regions in the Azure, so that is the thing that we are able to see here. Okay, I mean, I think this is my part of this Azure Service Health and how to create the deployment and everything that will be completed to my end. So I'm open up for questions right now. So feel free to ask your questions regarding the Azure Service Health. So I'm open up for the questions right now. Hi Dan, I'm in Van. So I'm open up for questions. Let's see, I have any questions regarding this.
I don't
Yeah.
see any in the chat, so I think
Yeah.
no questions
I,
at
th-
this time.
yes. I think this is the new service. That's why I mean, no one will look into this. Yeah.
Yep.
So we have the
Yeah, and certainly can reach out to Prathap on on social media, or you can leave comments if you're watching this on demand, and keep an eye out on YouTube to see if anybody has any questions for the next few days, and see how that goes. No, but I thank you for your session. I think got another
Yeah.
session in a couple of days. You're very, very helpful in
Yeah.
your contributions. Appreciate it.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. Well, so that is the great opportunity that we are. I mean, I'm giving the contribution to our back to schools.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So yeah. I'll see you. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah,
Same time for your next
PSAP.
session, and then on Face. I think you're doing Face ID, facial recognition, right? Some
Yes, yes.
Azure
Yeah.
Face ID. So very cool. Looking forward to that one as well. Everybody likes hearing about different AI stuff, so that's going to be a good one too.
Yes, 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 yes. Definitely there.
All right.
So,
Well, thanks. Have a
yeah.
great
Thank you
rest of
so
your
much.
day, and thanks for joining, and thanks for your contribution.
Yeah, sure, sure.
And
Definitely. So anytime.
everybody
Yeah.
can find the day's schedule and everything on Azure Back to School dot github.io. So
IO.
go out there and you'll find the schedule. You can find the link uh, to Prathap's session on Friday as well. So thanks everybody, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye, bye. Yeah.